Well, here we are at the Benton Township Cemetery. It's a good place for today's message. I guess some of you know I've officiated at a number of funerals in my time. It's a way I can serve God and help others. You know, when someone has died, there's not a whole lot you can do to help. So I believe if you can do something, you should. I like to look at a funeral or a service as a celebration of that person's life. Of course, you're sad that they died, and there are tears of grief, but you're also happy that they lived. And so there are stories and laughter and song that we can share. We want to focus on how they enjoyed their life and what they meant to ours, the good they brought into our lives. I try to make a service as enjoyable and as memorable as I can. There was one time, though, when I almost had a near disaster at a funeral. It was for an elderly woman, a friend of mine, whose family requested that we play that Johnny Cash hit song, Will the Circle Be Unbroken? I know some of you know that song. Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. It's a perfect song for a celebration of life. The trouble is, just minutes before the service was to start, I realized that I downloaded that other Johnny Cash hit song, Ring of Fire. Yeah, not so good for a funeral. Well, I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Not so good for a funeral. Hey, it was an honest mistake. Circle, ring, but how embarrassing would that have been? Fortunately, I was able to correct my mistake before anyone was the wiser. But it probably would have been memorable, and I'm sure we would have had a good laugh. My name is Kathy Doby, and I'm a partner at Sycamore Creek Church. I'm a volunteer in the teaching and the vision teams. We are in a series called UnAfraid by a book of the same name by Adam Hamilton. The byline to the book is how to live with courage and hope in these uncertain times. It's a great book, and we've tackled a lot of important fears over the last few weeks. Today we are looking at the final stages of life and looking at the 3 perennial fears of growing old, getting sick, and dying. Yay! I think I was nominated to give this message because I'm the oldest person on the teaching team, and probably the one closest to the subjects. At least one of them. Let's start with a discussion question. I wonder, what song or music would you like played at your funeral or celebration of life?